Alright, I'm back. Sorry to make you guys wait, but we're finally doing Final Fantasy XIV now. No wasting time. No wasting time. We're gonna switch right now. Okay, no, we're not gonna be doing any playlists, nothing like that. We're gonna keep it simple. I need to really get started right away here. I'm gonna do my customary notifications, but that's about it. I don't know if I got time to do even 30 minutes of Valorant today, but we'll see how much story progress we're gonna be able to do tonight. I was hoping to have done this earlier, but I had to rest. I've been taking it easy today. So here we go. No more wasting time. We're gonna get started because I really do want to see the rest of this story here. So yeah, we got Final Fantasy XIV going on right now, and here we go. And this time I'm dressed up for it, just to make up for the lost time. Anyway, we're finally gonna continue on with the story here. And here, we're gonna speak to Stola, looking great as always. Here we go. It's always interesting when the game gives you pictures. It tells you that there's something's gonna be happening. Alright, 5,000 gil, so that means a lot of stuff might be happening. Who knows? Right, no more musing. We have taken far too long as it is, indeed. Our friends await us in Ilmore, yes? Let us hurry and join them. Okay. Let's see what kind of story moment we get here. It appears we are fashionably late. Come, our tale will not wait. Oh, if it isn't Inio. I'm not entirely sure what's going on, but with you and your friends here, I'm sure it'll be alright in the end. I hope so. We've been apprised of the situation. Suffice it to say, we can ill afford to lose able-bodied citizens during this vital period of rebuilding. So the rumors have reached this far. We were starting to worry, but I see we shouldn't have, you know? It's my pleasure to report that we accomplished our task without further bouts of faintness, a feat we attribute to Tataro's most generous gift. Ah, there you are. Eventful trip? You certainly took your time. Did something happen? Here we go.
Forgive us our lateness.
Oh.
Master Chai, my congratulations on your appointment. By all accounts, you are a capable mayor.
Oh, I have capable friends, my lady. I must say, it's good to see you looking hale and whole again.
The credit for that lies with my own capable friend, without whom I might never have escaped my abductor.
Long story. Long story.
A primal? I suppose that would explain why Elizabeth has been fostering faith in the Warrior of Light. While you were enjoying your audience with the Wandering Heart of Zodiac, we were busy dispatching the last of the Black Master Ascians, a task which proved almost insultingly easy.
A little too easy.
Formidable though we undoubtedly are, they were obviously sent to provide encouragement for budding heroes. One cannot help but wonder how many times the ploy has been used before.
Master Chai, you mentioned that the people of Calusia are similarly enamored of the Warrior of Light.
Indeed, though it's hardly surprising given the state of the world. Many are still struggling to find a purpose, and it's only natural that they should take comfort in the tales.
Then the fever has spread to every corner of Norvrent. We may have dealt with his black-masked minions, but it is plain Elidibus has yet to show his hand.
Oh my! What a spectacular sky!
Oh boy. What now? Let me guess. The same thing again. The same thing again.
Another star shower.
Wait, is that...
Wait, the city's up again?
Amaranth?
The city's up again? Wonderful. Oh!
Did you hear that? That voice
It's
calling
the
out?
same strategy again.
No, I didn't hear anything, but... Why do I feel so... like I've lost something dear to me?
Oh boy. That's Ascian's strategy again.
Does Elidibus seek to awaken more people to the Echo with clearer visions of the final days?
Or this could be a trick one. Oh, this could be a trick for all we know. Thanks, Ascian.
I shall vanquish the darkness. I shall deliver the world from its doom.
And who might you be?
Whoever they are, they've come for our heads! No, you don't! Ha! They are not of flesh and blood.
I know this magic.
You do?
The rings are like unto those that the Exarch did employ in our summoning.
Why now, of all things? Why now? Why now?
Are you saying the Exarch is summoning them?
Maybe not the Exarch, but somebody that knows.
Nay, yet the similarity can be no mere coincidence.
Yeah.
Should we make a stand here, or retreat to the Crystarium?
The ether churns around us. More of them will appear ere long. To stay would only place innocents in harm's way. We must fight this battle elsewhere.
Wait! Take one of our airships. You can decide what to do on your flight to the Crystarium.
You are a capable leader in your own right, Master Chai. The citizens of Yulmore chose well.
It's settled then. To the airship!
Is this the hand that Elidibus was talking about? Okay. I mean, why now? Why now, of all things? The Hero's Gauntlet. Is this a trial, or is it just a dungeon or something? Is this a trial? The Hero's Gauntlet. Okay, here we go. So, yep, we got a dungeon here. Well, I wasn't expecting for this to happen. Star shower. Cool. And I guess this weather stays until you do it. Okay, that's fine. Which one is the lowest XP that we have? Oh, that's an easy one. Summoner. Sure. Okay, here we go. There we go. Let's do this. We got a dungeon right off the bat. Interesting.
Damn it! Hang on to something!
The Hero's Gauntlet. So why are all these spectrals appearing now? I don't know. Very good question. So I wasn't expecting a dungeon, but then that kind of explains why the reward for this quest was huge. I mean, 5,000 gil must be something major. I wonder what kind of a story mode we're gonna get here. Get some nice music too. That's not music playing from my OBS program. It's from the game. Hopefully that I mixed the audio okay, so that my voice can still be heard and you can hear the in-game clearly. But let me know if the music needs to be a little louder or the sound effects needs to be lower. Just let me know. Alrighty. So, we got a dungeon run. Yeah, interesting. We actually have some allies helping us. Interesting. Wow, we actually have some allies helping us in this dungeon. Characters that we have met. Honestly, it's nice to see something different in the game. Sure, it's another dungeon run where you go from point A to point B to point C, but it's something different at least. If you know what's going on, and you see the characters you recognize, it's nice. It's nice to see something different. So yeah, all the music you're listening right now, it's pretty good. SGK. Consensual what? Are you talking about hunting? Then yes, of course we are going after these people here. I'm still going through the MSQ here, so yeah. I'm enjoying the story so far. I have gone through a lot of hours with this game. Munting? What does munting mean? First time hearing that. What does munting mean? I have to look that word up. First time hearing that. Munting? What word is that? Hold on. The answer, I think I know what the word means now, and I'm pretty sure the answer is no. But nevertheless, I'm glad to be going through this game again. I spent a lot of hours in this game. Societal relations, I already finished the Heavensward one already. And yeah, I'm just gonna complete Stormblood and head to reach the last level. I don't know what you're trying to get at, SJK. And no. Alrighty. Another boss battle. We got the Spectral... At least we get something different, which is nice. Imagine getting this dungeon for the first time after a patch. Okay, that's a different mechanic. Okay. Well, nevertheless, long story short, SG, we don't do that here. I think that's pretty clear at this point. Anyway. Or he's a TikTok trend or something. I don't pay attention to those trends. So, I'm glad I'm not doing this dungeon. I'm glad I'm not doing this dungeon as a tanker or healer. Most of the mechanics that you come across in these dungeons are relatively straightforward. No, I don't have time for those trends. I got too many things to worry about. Too much time. So, it's very interesting what kind of a story we're getting here right now. Like, I mean, why are we getting these things coming after us now? Pretty sure Elizabeth has something to do with this, but where is the story going with this? Okay, these mechanics. If you just pay attention to what your party is doing, you basically can put 2 and 2 together. Pretty straightforward. Man, I wish I could have started this earlier, but I had to rest. I was feeling mentally tired today. I could have done Valorant today, but I had to rest. I was hoping to have started it earlier and then switch over to this game, but this game has to take priority. And no, I still don't like Valorant. I can tolerate Valorant, but I still don't like that game. Still don't. Ow. This boss battle feels really long. Did they increase the health meter or something? Just because the dungeon is a bit shorter? Who knows? Oh, hold on a second. Oh, did I use the revive? Oh. I'm glad I'm a summoner. Oh, get away. Glad I... Oh, man. There's no way you're gonna know these mechanics the first time. It's almost dead. You're gonna do these dungeons again and again and again, depending on what you get on the roulette. Or if you deliberately choose this dungeon just to get the loot. So much health with this one mini-boss here. So much health. So much health. So we are... Oh! There's fuel! Oh. Cool. Wow. It's nice to see our allies here. Wow. This is a very interesting dungeon. You basically have all your allies helping you. It's very interesting. I think this part of... Wait a minute. Is this part of... Pretty sure this part of the dungeon, I think this is part of Ilme, I'm not familiar with. Alrighty. Okay. Alrighty. Okay. So, we have Lakeland last. So we got a story moment back at the Crystarium after all. I do like the story progression. I do like the story progression so far. The story was getting a little slow when we were dealing with Elidibus. So now that we're doing something that seems to speed things up, I like it. Yeah, these spectrals have a lot of health. It takes a longer to deal with them. Look at how much health these enemies have. Like they really want us to take their time killing them. Oh, this is cute. Oh, that's so cute. So we just keep walking on foot, okay. Alrighty. Oh, we got more spectrals. Okay. Cool. Again, why are these spectrals showing up now, of all things? Maybe that's what Elidibus wants, or who knows? This is cool. Cool. Come on. Again. I guess they are prolonging this dungeon because, again, look how long it takes us to kill these enemies. So, who's our next mini-boss? Yeah, this area is pretty small. No wonder why they made the these enemies take longer to defeat. Oh, we got a necromancer somehow. Who are these spectrals anyway? And why are they showing up now? Okay. Okay. Cool. I think that's why these bosses, that's why all the enemies and bosses take quite a while to defeat, because I don't think the areas take very long to go through. That explains the pacing. Okay. Oh, I have no clue what these mechanics are. Stay away from them. I have no clue what this means, but whatever. And oh wait, just die. Oh my god, I did not want the loot. I did not want the loot at all. You keep forgetting that you don't want the loot, and yeah. So you just stay away. So just separate and you'll be fine, huh? Okay. Again, different mechanics, but not impossible once you get the hang of it. Okay. I'm glad I'm a summoner. Okay. Okay. So we're gonna be going to Lakeland next. So we're slowly going back to the Crystarium. Okay. There must be an explanation to all of this. Like, why are these spectrals just attacking us now? Especially with the Star Shower for some reason. Like, why? Why now? I like the mystery. Thankfully, the mechanics in these dungeons are usually pretty straightforward once you know what to do. Because you're going to be doing these over and over and over again. So they're just entertaining enough. So it's not too repetitive. There you go. Simple. Oh, nice of the pixies to help out. So... that's the Crystarium, I think. Yeah, all these phantoms are somehow appearing out of nowhere now for some reason. Why now? Well, everyone's in the battle now. Is this what the Elidibus' plan was? To weaken the defenses so everyone will become adventurer? So the defenses are gonna be weaker? Is that the plan? I don't know. Oh yeah, I gotta spawn the carbuncle again because I died. Okay. Well, the story is definitely spicing things up right now. Again, why? Why now? Guess we're gonna find out some answers here soon enough. Lurek. The people that we've met along the way, they're here as well. Aw, that's so nice of them. If you didn't do the role quest, you don't know who they are. But I did them all. But I don't... Because the game doesn't remind you. The game doesn't remind you of them. If you don't know that you gotta do them in the world, well, you're not gonna find out until you clear out every single side quest in the world. Yeah, I don't recognize this part of Lakeland. Must be just created for the specific instance. Oh yes, and I don't need this loot. Just need to pass it off. What kind of a boss are we gonna be dealing with here? I don't know. No wonder why the quest reward was exemplary, because you get something. You get something with the story here. If the reward were small, then you know it's gonna be some narrative. Oh, a little bit more. Got some enemies to take care of. Okay. Okay. So. I think that's why they made these enemies have lots of health, because it's just to make this dungeon go a little longer. Yeah, the areas are not that big. If you're able to if you're able to pull a lot of mobs, this dungeon will be over sooner. Okay. Okay. So, what's behind? What's our final boss? Who do we have to deal with here? Like, who do we have to deal with? I mean, who of all people we gotta deal with? A berserker. A distant ideal. What does that mean? Who are these people? Why do these things exist? Okay. Okay. Ow, that hurt. Interesting how this boss doesn't have that much health. Seems like it seems to go down a little faster this time. Okay. Oh, okay. Again, you put the 2 and 2 together when you do these dungeons for the first time. Okay. Alrighty. Whoops. Okay. 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 Well, I'm glad I was able to revive people. Okay. Ow, that hurt. And... yeah, and I'm the only one alive. Oh, that's wonderful. Well, we gotta do that again. We gotta do this dungeon all over again. Wonderful. Yeah, I still got like, what, half health? So that's gonna be tricky. I might as well respawn. For once, a boss does mechanics that we have to get used to. Honestly, I do like this challenge. It's not impossible. You just get used to the mechanics. You'll get used to it. So, let's see. Again, backtracking is not that bad. At least there are no enemies. Although, it's a bit eerie when there are no NPCs at all when you backtrack here. Yeah, everything's so quiet. Or maybe that's just the game's way of optimizing things. Again, I wonder what kind of a story mode we're getting here, because the game seems to be building up to it. Oh, actually see NPCs fighting in the background. I'm actually surprised. So it's a good thing I did all of the quests. Alrighty, let's go. Let's try this boss again. Okay, let's try again. Okay. Try again. Oh, I forgot to spawn a carbuncle again. Here we go. Alright. Second time. Okay. Alrighty. Be away from his attack. Again, once you know the mechanics, it's not that bad. Alrighty. Okay. Okay. Ooh, here we go. Do this again. Okay. Alrighty. Alright, half health this time. Oh! Completely forgot that attack. Okay. Whoops. Wasn't paying attention. That's fine. That's fine. I mean, it does get more and more difficult. I'm not really that surprised. But when you don't know the mechanics the first time, yeah, it's fine. Yeah, when the boss does that, you're going to cover in the hole, or else you will die. And we lose health again. Wonderful. One boss giving us a bit of a difficulty. I love those odds. And we're probably gonna have to do that again. And we gotta do that again. Third time. Unless the tanker can pull a miracle. Yeah, I don't think. Dimitri, we basically got some users. I don't know if you're a moderator, Dimitri, but I had to take care of stuff. No, you're fine. So yeah, Dimitri basically had some users coming in with obvious names. Those had to be taken care of. You can let Knight know. That's why it's always nice to have Twitch moderators here, keeping an eye on things. It's not always we get problems here, but every once in a while we get those types of people. The same tactics that I've seen over and over again in the last 20 years. Yeah, so that's why we always need Twitch moderators whenever we can, so they can take care of things very quickly. Yeah, we're gonna deal with this dungeon mechanic the third time around. Man, I would have loved to have started doing this earlier, but nope. I had to take care of things. Yep, so close to dealing with this. Yeah, it's fair to say that this dungeon boss is kind of annoying. Well, when you don't know the mechanics the first time. But I guess they're purposely made this dungeon boss to be this tough because you get a bit of a story. Yeah, I have a feeling this boss is gonna be giving us a climax or something. Who knows? Also, at least the game, at this expansion, gives us a different background music for the battles, at least. So it's not the same battle songs over and over and over again on Heaven's Word and stuff. At least it's not. At least it's different. Okay. Alrighty. And the third time. Because hopefully this time it'll be different. You just kind of pay attention to the mechanics when the thing eventually does start its attack. If you don't pay attention, you will die. I mean, part of the game's charm is the boss battles, after all. If you don't pay attention, you will die. But at least this is not a savage or extreme. The game clearly telegraphs their attack, so at least you can see it coming, at least. This is one of those battles. This is one of these boss battles that you really gotta pay attention. You can't be turning your brain off and just do it. Nope. You have to pay attention to what you're doing. At least the health for this boss is not that big. Again, pretty interesting once you get the hang of the mechanics. It's best to be separated when that happens or you will die. Oh, hi, Remedy. I had to take care of some users. So, Remedy, I had to take care of some users. I had no choice. Yeah. Oh, here we go. Boss battle. We got a boss battle here, Remedy. If that's what you're asking. We had to do this boss battle 3 times now. Because we were not paying attention to the mechanics at all. Okay. Raging Slice. Okay. Make sure you're away from the attack. Okay. Going a little faster now. Another Raging Slice. Make sure you're away from the attack radius and you'll be fine. Ow, that hurt. Oh, here we go. Going to the hole. If you're not in the hole, you will die. Okay. Get in cover. And okay, we're not doing too bad this time. We got half health on this boss. Once you know the mechanic, it's not that bad. Okay. Is that boss gonna do a Raging Slice again? Oh, Beastly Fury, whatever that means. Okay, it's a radius attack. Okay. We should be getting a cutscene here shortly when we finally defeat this thing this time. Beastly Fury, okay. Another Beastly Fury, or... There we go. Okay. Yeah, the Raging Slice. Yeah, that becomes a little predictable once you know what to do. Oh, Wild Anguish. There we go. That's where you stack up. If you don't stack up, you will take a lot of damage. Okay. Beastly Fury. Okay, we have a good chance here to survive this time. Okay, we have a chance here. We have a chance here. Okay, this time we make it. This time we make it. Thank God. Thank God. Again, it's not that bad once you know, but it can be a bit annoying because it takes some time for you to figure it out. So, okay, and we made it. There we go. Let's continue with the story. So...
I think that's the last of them.
Something tells me this is not the end. There's something more to this.
Apparently even they have limits. Nevertheless, we should remain vigilant.
Urianger, something occurred to me while we were fighting. These enemies.
What about them?
Are heroes hailing from other shards, summoned hither to deliver this world from its doom. Scant moments after the star shower did they appear, as yet more souls were inspired to walk the hero's path, no doubt. Thus did hopes for salvation of realms near and far resonate and converge, lending still greater strength unto our adversary.
So that's Elidibus's game. But first things first. If the rings are the same as the Exarchs, then we need to ask him how that's possible.
The Crystarium is close. Let us press on.
They come.
Now. More. What now?
So near and yet so far.
My God, more of them.
In the chaos of conflict, one can always find an opening to exploit.
Whoever taught you that is a wise man indeed, and good with a gunblade. But yes, I dare say we can create an opening wide enough for at least one of us to slip through. That being you, of course, though others are welcome to follow in your wake. Reen and I will keep our guests occupied.
Brave and selfless as ever. Yet the two of you may struggle to fool our foes, etherically sensitive as they are. Had you a comrade who could use destructive magics to wreak havoc upon the ambient ether, on the other hand?
Very well. I too shall assist in the diversionary effort.
Oh, not this old dance again. Yes, obviously I'll stay and fight.
I love Alizé. And the voice actor did justice to her character as well.
Alphino, I'm about to do a great many stupid and reckless things. Watch my back, would you?
And there you have it. Take care of yourself, my friend.
Use your magic sparingly, do you hear?
I shall not overexert myself without good reason. As for the others...
Finished? Then let's begin.
A short while earlier, in the ocular. Gee, I wonder what could be happening in the ocular.
Tis done.
Oh, let me see, let me see! Oh, yes! Your memories are preserved safely within. We've done it at last!
And not a moment too soon.
I have inspected the other vessels. They are all ready to receive of our friends' memories.
Oh, excellent! Excellent!
And it just happens to happen when we have all these things in the background.
I shall have my familiars bear word to them at once!
Oh boy. And it's you.
Elidibus.
It was not until I observed the battle between Emet-Selch and the Warrior of Darkness that I realized what I must do.
Oh boy.
I will summon heroes from other worlds unto the first, just as you did.
So that is his plan. Wonderful.
Their presence shall serve to empower me, granting me the strength to crush my enemy.
Oh please, Elidibus, let us take care of Endwalker, please. Pretty sure we've all been waiting for that for years.
Though it pains me to disappoint you, I feel compelled to explain that the magic in question requires no small amount of preparation.
But you assume I require my champions to be summoned in their entirety. I do not. Their souls needn't even be whole.
Ah, yes, the shortcut. I love it.
My purpose requires no more than their burning desire to vanquish evil. This I shall sear upon the ether, raising thereby an army of phantom heroes to whom I shall whisper, as I have to so many over the ages.
Thanks, God. You're not in position to play God.
Here lies darkness. It must be destroyed.
Jesus, I wonder what's gonna happen next. Because I always, if anything, Nier Automata in this game has taught me, there's always a price to be paid, unfortunately. Nothing happens just like that. There's always something to it.
And you expect me to cooperate?
I don't think Elidibus expects that, but he knew.
I do not require your cooperation. Your death will suffice. The magic I shall have from your corpse.
Of course.
Go, Lucas!
Who? Oh.
We must flee!
Who are these two? Who are these two?
But what is this?
more cutscenes. Not really expecting this, but this is cool. This kind of reminds me of the Realm Reborn ending, sorta. Wait a minute. Wait. How did he end up here? How? How did you end up here? How? How?
My friend, how did you...
I could ask you. How did
No
you
matter. Elidibus. He took us unawares.
Yeah. And what about him or her? How about her? Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Wait, he's alive? She's alive?
It was all we could do. To raise a ward to hinder his steps. And so we fled. But he took it. The vessel with the Exarch's memories.
Oh boy, we gotta deal with him. Oh, that's freaking wonderful.
Forgive me. Forgive me.
There's no way they would have seen that. It's just unfortunate, too.
The vessel bears not only my memories, but my blood. The blood of Allegan royalty, granting him the means to control the tower.
And it just had to happen when he was testing it, too. Wonderful.
With it, he has performed I know not how many summonings, calling forth heroes from across the rift.
And we gotta deal with him.
And, as you can see, the burden upon the tower is beginning to tell.
Yeah. I'm just glad you're alive at the moment. Make sure you stay that way if you can.
If you mean to face him alone, I will not allow it. Not this time. Elidibus has exploited the people's nobility, twisted their purest intentions for terrible ends, and I cannot let it stand. As Exarch, it is my duty to protect them, to defend their hopes and dreams.
I feel like the end game for this expansion is finally coming in.
So I am going to the Crystal Tower, with or without your blessing. Though, I would rather it were with.
Honestly, I don't have a feeling this is gonna end well. But after all that effort, after all we have done, it's better than nothing. The Ashians have caused so much chaos. And they think, whatever they think is right, yeah. Anyway, we have to do it anyway. I don't think it's gonna end well. I don't think it will. But we have to do this. I don't know if Bekluk is gonna survive or not. I think she might be dead. Jesus. Something needs to be done.
Thank you.
This has to be done.
I joined you, but I would only be a burden. Better that I remain here with my gremlins.
I shall send help. Stay strong, my friend, and take heart. By binding Elidibus within the tower, we have done more than simply delay him. Much like our adversary, I am not wont to show my hand prematurely, but the time has come to bring my strongest card to bear.
Oh, and what is that? Sure. It's time.
To the tower!
It is time. It's time to deal with this once and for all. Again, wasn't expecting this many cutscenes, but I love the progression. So, We have to deal with this. With your permission, I would make a brief stop at the sensor gate. Just long enough to send the guard to Big Luke's aid, you understand. Were it not for them, we would never have escaped Elidibus, much less with the spirit vessels. Oh! Though mine fell into our foes' clutches, Big Luke gathered up the rest at the great risk to himself. I must see that they are safe before we press on. Enough good people have given their lives that I might fulfill my duty. This is one long quest. And for good reason. I have a feeling that something major is gonna happen here. As far as I know, I don't think there are any other normal raids we can complete for the time being. Just 8. I think the other normal raids came later. You get voiceovers with these guards? Ray of Darkness! Exarch! Forgive us this paltry greeting. We were not notified of your coming. It wasn't planned. I need you to assemble a rescue party. Our friend Big Luke lies wounded in a clearing to the west. Pray go to their aid with all haste. At once, my lord. May I ask how they came to harm? There have been reports of enemies in our midst, specters who appeared after the star shower. Do they have something to do with it? Yes, a long story. Yes, the man who attacked Big Luke is also responsible for the star shower and the appearance of the specters. I have no time to explain, but know that the individual in question does not seek to indiscriminate them. If you do not bar his servant's path, they will not turn on you. You are to leave this foe to us, understood? Meanwhile, I ask that you alert the rest of the guard and focus on maintaining the calm in the city. Understood. Nina. I shall take charge of matters in the city. Find Big Luke. Now. No time to explain. The graver the matter, the less inclined you're to speak of it, even when it is plain for all to see, like what is happening to you. Nina, this time there truly is no time. I know, my lord. Where matters otherwise, I believe you would be willing to speak of your past, if pressed. Yet I remain afraid to do so. Afraid that what I might learn may make a stranger of you. Forgive me, there is no time. Perhaps a few words are in order. Indeed, time must be made. Nina, do you remember the time you got lost in the tower when you were little, and I searched for you for hours on end? And the cake I baked for you and for your 10th name day? That hideous lump the good people of the mean covered up with beautiful candles? And your hapless first encounter with the Seed Eaters as a guard. Afterwards, you threw yourself into your training, pretending nothing was wrong, though I could see the tears in your eyes. All these moments that we shared, all the feelings that accompanied them, they are as real as aught that came before, and nothing will ever change that. Will ever change what we mean to one another. If I made you worry, then I beg your forgiveness. Heavens know you deserve better. Through the darkest of times, you have kept faith with me, standing tall as a proud daughter of the Crystarium. As an example to us all, I count myself blessed to have had you in my life. And I want you to know that. Why do you speak so? As if this was our last meeting. Truly, you have a knack for making people worry. Besides, it is you who are an example to us all. You who have led us through countless trials, and you who will lead us through the countless trials to come. So go, my lord. Do what you must, but take care. Small moments like that really matters. The ward holds. Excellent. Elidibus will still be within the tower. Our full sole purpose is to destroy you, and to that end he has summoned heroes from other reflections, empowering himself with their hope even as they occupy your comrades. You will not best him as easily as you did in your depths. By any measure, the odds are now stacked firmly in his favor. To wit, spare no preparation, my friend. I shall lift the ward only when you are ready. Okay. I'm gonna enter the Hero's Gauntlet with a party of NPC avatars. Okay. Hope's Confluence. Okay. Must be another major thing here. Speaking of which, I thought there would be something going on in Amarang. You'd think the normal raid would unlock, but no, I guess not yet. Not yet. Yeah, I thought it would happen. Yeah, there's... Nope, nothing. Okay, back to the Crystarium again. Okay. All right, here we go. So, I think it's best to bring in a samurai for this one. All right, let's do it. You're ready, then. Very well, I shall lift the ward. It's time we finish this. And finish it we shall, for no hero our foe could summon to his side shall ever compare to you. And as for me, well, no ally you could summon to your side will ever try harder. That much I swear. So come, my friend, let's finish this, once and for all. Okay. Oh yes, the same Alliance raid.
Not here either. We must keep climbing.
Oh boy.
"'Twas but a matter of time.
Yeah.
I cannot keep up with you. Nor will it avail us to make a stand here.
Wonderful. Wonderful.
You must go on without me. Find Elidibus and stop him.
Oh boy.
Worry not, my friend. Though I am no warrior, I have learned to hold my own over the years. When first we explored this tower, you and your fellow adventurers formed the van, while I was left to follow in your wake. Suffice it to say, I was not best pleased with the arrangement. How I wished that I could join you. And now I have, here where it all began.
Never thought we would have it come quote-unquote full circle from A Realm Reborn. And you had to wait years for this, too.
I was right to trust in you, and the power of your legacy, of your name, to let them guide my every deed.
For Elidibus is my name, and my mission, guiding my every deed.
Did you never consider other paths?
I did, but I chose not to walk them, thank the gods. Why ever would you ask me such a thing?
Plot reasons.
Elidibus spoke in similar terms, you say? How curious. To answer your question, then, I made my choice for reasons which seemed obvious to me, but may not to any other. There were the expectations I placed upon myself before beginning my slumber, and the expectations of those who roused me. Of course, I had the choice to turn my back on a lot of it, but in the end, it was no choice at all. I cherish the time I spent with you and the others. What I wouldn't give to return to those halcyon days. Chasing ancient secrets, overcoming trial after trial with the aid of like-minded comrades. And what remarkable comrades they were. In such company, I felt as if I were a character in the epic tales that had stirred my heart as a boy, as if my dream had come true. It hadn't, of course, for I was no hero, neither then nor after. Though the world to which I awakened and the first were beset with myriad problems, I rarely knew how best to play my part. There was, however, one thing of which I was certain, that I could not bear to let those dear to me meet a tragic end. I'm afraid our time is up. Go! Rest assured you haven't seen the last of me. I wouldn't dream of playing my trump card save in your presence.
I wonder what the trump card is in this case.
Break!
Man, imagine you can take out enemies in just one hit. That would be so nice. Oh, here we are again. Here we are again.
Memories of a possible future. Worthless. All. Worthless as memories of the only past. Fated to fray and fade into oblivion.
Something tells me this is not going to end so conveniently.
Leaving naught but a gaping void.
Ah, boy, how are we going to deal with this? Got a problem.
The Waking Sands. Yes, that was the place.
Oh god, that place again.
The place I first made myself known to you and yours.
And it took years for this moment to happen.
The seventh rejoining had left the realm listing dangerously towards darkness. And events were unfolding that threatened to push it over the brink. Thus did I approach you in my capacity as emissary, thinking that you would make a useful pawn. But I was wrong. And for my misstep did La Habrea and Emet-Selch pay the ultimate price, leaving me the last of the unsundered. My remaining brethren, fragmented as they are, cannot hope to see our mission to its end. It falls to me alone. Defeat is not an option. I will strike you down. I will resurrect Lord Zodiac, and I will bring back those who sacrifice themselves to call him forth. Though it take 1,000 years, upon my honor as Elidibus, emissary of the Convocation of 14, I will see this done.
Lovely. Again. After all these years. After all these years. However hard you struggle, you'll never bring back the Convocation.
What of it? I have my mission.
Yes.
I am Elidibus, and it is my duty to steer mankind and the very star upon their true course. This I swore to someone. We spoke, and I swore. What? What did I... This pain, this torment, is nothing. No more than must be suffered to deliver the world from its doom. No more than any of you malformed creatures have known. Even should you lose all that is dear to you, even should it cost you your life, you bear the burden and fight on. Kicking and screaming until your last breath is spent!
Aye, it's true. We've lost much and more. Known unimaginable suffering. But through it all, we never, ever forgot what was dear to us. And that's what gave us the strength to carry on.
I will put an end to this.
No. No! It will not end here! Champions from beyond the rift, heed my call! The time is come to deliver your brethren from darkness. My heart's sole desire is a world free of sorrow. Join with me now in hope and prayer for the salvation of all.
What now? What now? What now? Oh boy.
If you would usher in the end, then with my all shall I oppose you. As the avatar of those mortal heroes who fought unfalteringly in all their imperfection, as the warrior of light incarnate. Come, warrior of darkness, let us finish this. What?
Oh. That thing that Heidling gave us earlier. Wow. I was thinking... This is like a Realm Reborn all over again. But that ally. Wow. Wow.
An invocation of Eld. Though not of Heidelin's making. What are you?
I can't believe that ally that we met is helping us. What a fate that is.
No. It matters not. You are the enemy, and you will fall. Even should it cost me everything, I will not forsake my duty.
So, here we go. Here we go, the seat of sacrifice. Oh, Chris Knight's not on. Never mind. We hear a variation of the Shadowbringers theme. Cool. Alrighty. Time to do this. A seat of sacrifice. Here we go. I'll just start the queue. I don't know how long this is gonna take. 11 freaking minutes. Oh my god, this is... I don't know. Should I do this as a healer or what? I hope this is not gonna be too difficult. 11 minutes. How long would it take if I switch to a healer? What about Astro? 5 minutes. Okay, let's try it. Less than 5 minutes. Let's try it. Okay, let's try it. Yeah, DPS says 11 minutes. This one says less than 5. Let's hope it's not gonna take too long. I hope this is not gonna take too long. It's basically the same alliance rate from a Realm Reborn, except it's in Shadowbringers. Never thought we would be seeing this place again. And we only saw like portions of it. I hope the queue time for this is not gonna go on for too long. Most of the songs in this game, I don't think I can listen to outside the game. But it's entertaining when you hear it in the game. I give it that. I really hope this queue time is not going to take too long. I don't think this trial is possible to do in sync unless you got lots of people. Or it could be, I don't know. It could be done unsynced, but I'm not sure. Again, I hear the Shadowbringers theme, a variation of it. I hope we can get this trial started. Yeah, I wasn't expecting for the plot to pick up so quickly here, but it is. Oh man, I should have started this earlier. I really should have. Yep, I hope the queue time here is not too long. And once we get started, we'll get through this. I won't be surprised if this song is like 5 minutes long. Please let this trial start. I want to see the rest of the plot. Oh, 5 minutes is approaching. I don't know if we're gonna get lucky here in the 5-minute mark. This is something that you have to go through just to see the rest of the game. I really hope this is easy. Yeah, 6 minutes in and still nothing. Yep, still going. 6 minutes and nothing. That's the only downside to this game is the queues, regardless if you're tanking, healing, or DPS. Yep, 6 minutes and nothing. I'm not sure if Serena was the one that wants an invite, but I'll keep the queue going, and hopefully we will get lucky. I'll try, Remedy, but here, we got a trial here, Remedy. Remedy, we have a trial here. I want to see it. I don't know if you saw the cutscene, Remedy, but we got the big bad guy to take care of, and I'm trying to queue for this trial here, so enjoy the light show. I know you guys are in Valorant right now, but if you want to watch a boss battle, even if you don't understand the mechanics, I think you'll find it entertaining, because we have a cutscene coming up here, a major one. This is the main story for this game, so grab some popcorn. My god, come on, I just want to see the trial. 6 minutes in this queue already, come on. Oh my god, I want to see this boss battle. Because I saw the big fight at the end of Shadowbringers, and now we got another big one coming up, and I want to see it. Yep, 7 minutes and still nothing. My god, I just want to see this trial. Come on. Oh, God. Yep. Yeah, I'm hoping to get this thing here, yeah. Yeah, nothing so far. Yeah, I'm not gonna wait. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it says less than 5 minutes, but it's still going. Come on. Come on, I want to see the boss battle and the cutscenes. Oh my god. Yeah, 9 minutes and nothing. Come on. I want to see the freaking cutscene. Where is the story progressing? I want to see it. Come on, I want to see. My god. That's the only downside to this game, is that you need to do the dungeons and trials you have to do. Even for the main, at least you complete them once and that's it. Yes, I want to see the next cutscene here. I want to see the next cutscene. Wow, 2 minutes into this 2 minutes into this timer with another party member. It's still nothing. Oh, I want to see the cutscene. I should have started earlier, but I couldn't. Come on. I mean, beginning to be a little impatient here. But I'd rather do this game than League. I like the music. Still waiting. My god. So what kind of a trial are we going to get here? So we got a dungeon and now we get a trial. We are finally dealing with Elidibus. Or the Warrior of Light. Oh my god, I want to see this. Come on, game, I want to see it. At least let us do the trial, and at least we get some excitement of completing it for the first time at least. 3 minutes in and still nothing. I did remember doing Alliance Raid where the queue was longer, but at least eventually it happened. Yes! Yes, finally. Here we go.
For my people, for our world, I will strike you down.
Okay, here we go. How is this boss battle gonna work out? Alright, so the Warrior of Light.
This battle shall be our last.
Okay. Oh, and of course. Oh yes, of course. They die. Alright, what kind of mechanics we gotta deal with here? So, we got a boss battle, finally. Enjoy the light show. I have no clue what these mechanics are, so I'm just gonna pretend I know.
Be gone, spawn of shadow!
Okay.
Darkness must be destroyed!
How long is this gonna go? I don't know. That's a very good question.
Gleaming steel, like my power!
Okay. Something tells me this is not going to be just one phase. It's probably going to be 2 phases at the very least. Okay. Okay. So we are. Where are we going? We got a quick time event. Oh, just like that, huh? Okay. Okay. You clutch the crystal of Azim to your breast and wish upon it all your heart. Oh, that's the one that gave us. Oh, we're back here now. Okay. Oh, it's you.
It cannot be.
Wow, the wave.
To me, warriors of light! I am salvation given form. Mankind's first hero and his final hope. For victory, I render up my all.
You get a long cutscene for this trial. How cool is that?
Your demise will be our salvation.
Cool. Oh.
You still stand. Very well.
Cool. We gotta do this fight over.
Spawn of Shadow!
Okay. Okay, we gotta fight. Okay. Okay. Okay.
Darkness must be destroyed.
Okay. Oh. Okay. Alrighty. We got an entertaining boss fight here. I don't know the mechanics, but hey, we are still alive. Oh, and I died. Of course. Of course. The bitter end. Okay. Okay.
My soul knows no surrender.
Okay. This is a completely new mechanic.
Hope grant me strength.
This is a top Shadowbringers moment, apparently. Just imagine seeing this for the first time. Oh, and I ran out of a freaking MP. Okay. Okay. Alright, we got ourselves a top Shadowbringers moment with limit breaks. Oh. Oh, I almost died. Oh boy.
Gleaming steel, like my path.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay. Oh boy. Hope I don't die. How long is this fight? Oh boy. It's an entertaining fight. Even if you're not into MMORPGs, it's still entertaining. Okay. 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 Wonder how much longer this fight's gonna go. Oh. Okay. Okay. Stack.
Must be destroyed.
Okay. We're not doing too bad. We are not doing too... And I just died again. I just died again. All the healers are dead. Now they gotta survive. All they have to do now is survive. Or... Oh, actually, I'm glad we have revives. I'm glad some of the DPS can revive. I'm glad. I'm actually glad.
My duty. No, not yet.
Oh! Oh boy. Oh boy. Well, thank God for that revive. Is this it, or is there more? So we have 2 phases for this. Okay. That's it. Okay. Okay.
No. I cannot fail. I will not.
Wow. Okay, there's more to this. Let's find out. For the first time a trial, the boss is not dead. So, okay. Okay. What's gonna happen now?
Fool! You have achieved nothing. I am immortal, yet I will never surrender. Elidibus, so fixated were you on my memories of the future, you failed to heed the lessons of the past. Your obsession blinded you to the true nature of this tower, this beacon of hope for mankind. Created to serve as a reservoir for the limitless energy of the heavens. To harness and bind the boundless. Not unlike white auracite. Your ill-begotten power. Obtained by exploiting that which is best in us. I shall have it. Your soul and all!
Wow. Great visuals. Whoa. That's a great image. Great image. Wow. Amazing. Is that it? And once again, the star showers are gone. Wow. Is there more? That's Elidibus, I'm guessing. After all that.
This... Yes. I would become him. I would save everyone. This, I believed. Yet still they cried out in rage and despair. Divided over the fate of the star. A rare occurrence, always fleeting. But not this time. Not this time. reconciliation. Elidibus, I was needed. I withdrew myself from Zodiac for them. My people. My brothers.
Again.
My friends.
Sad. It's just sad.
Stay strong. Keep the faith. At duty's end, we will meet again. We will. We will.
And again, we have no choice. We had no choice.
The rains have ceased, and we have been graced with another beautiful day. But you are not here to see it.
Again, just sad. Oh no.
I concede I may have overexerted myself.
Oh boy, here we go. Oh boy.
Steady now and listen. I told you before that I had a plan, and that when all is said and done, I would ask a favor of you. We have averted the 8th Umbral Calamity, found a way for everyone to return to the source, and, last but not least, we have secured the future of all the people of Norvrand. We have won, my friend.
It came at a price. Allah, yeah. It came at a price.
So, I hope you'll forgive me this moment of selfishness, and while I wouldn't want you to feel obliged, promise me you'll take me on your next adventure. A journey. Together. That's all I ask.
Oh. Let's be a little jokey. You could have asked me earlier. You could have asked me earlier.
If I were to tell you that this isn't the end, that we will meet again, would you believe me?
I think so. I mean, you're the one that's got this plan in the first place. I mean, who could have seen that in the first place? No way. We didn't. And there's that thing there. Your memories.
Thank you.
It came at a price. Yeah, it unfortunately came at a price. Yeah.
My friend, with you, my mind and memories shall travel to the ends of the world and beyond. But in this place shall my body stand immovable. May it serve as an undying promise, not only to those who look to me for leadership, but to any soul who has known despair, that hope is everlasting.
There, the Exarch would remain, keeping his silent vigil. When the Scions were not released from his summoning spell, we proceeded with the plan to return them to the Source. The Warrior of Darkness, however, retained his ability to traverse the two worlds at will. And in time, the Crystal Tower became a symbol of his link to the First, and of hope.
This is a great piano piece. Wow. Very touching. Wow. I almost cried. Hey, Kingpin. I don't know if you can see my face right now, but welcome aboard to this little show of ours. But yeah, I almost cried at little cutscene there. I almost cried. Oh boy. I completed the side quest that involved Gaius and the and his orphans, and boy, oh boy, the same song. But yeah, but not I don't always dress up always. Like on my working days, just to save time, I dress casually with the community shirt that you can buy. We have a merch store. But yeah, it's good to see you, King. I don't know if you can see my eyes, but man, that was touching. Wow. And this is Post-Shadowbringers. Oh my god. And there's our group of friends again. You did well. Inyo, you and the Exarch. At such moments, it is hard to know what to say. Are you alright, my friend? Sometimes, I wish I too had been gifted with the Echo. Then I might see what you have seen and glimpse into your heart without the need for words. Shortly after you left, we observed that our enemy's ranks were no longer being replenished, presumably when your absence was noted. So we polished them off and came as quickly as we could. Which is to say, not quickly enough. But then you had the Exarch for company, didn't you? You could ask for no better than that. Ere we descended from the throne room, I did chance upon an object which, if I have the right of it, did once... Mine apologies. Perhaps now is not the appropriate time. Let us speak of it later. Am I alright? I should be the one asking you. But yes, I'm fine. Thank you. We all are. The people are fine. The city's fine. And the star showers have stopped. It's almost as if we've gone back to the peaceful days that followed the knight's return. Almost. Oh, here we go, the Minstring Wanderer. We're gonna get another boss battle. Here you go. Nothing unsaid. If you're ready, would you recount to us how the day unfolded? Yes. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. So you reached out to Elidibus at the last, and his heart was moved. I only did as you asked. I suppose you did. But the important thing is, though violence proved unavoidable, you did at least come to understand your foe. And in knowing his hopes and dreams, do we best remember him and his legacy. So long as they remain unforgotten, the love he and his brethren bore for one another and the star may yet be rewarded. You said that an ancient came to your aid, but how is that possible? I wish I knew that. A gift from him itself. He knew of Elidibus' plight. Foreseeing his own death, he made provisions to bring Elidibus' suffering to an end. lest his friend be left to continue the struggle alone. Or so I wildly speculate. It is unlikely we'll ever know the truth. The best we can do is to remember events as they happened. No more and no less. As the Runkins so rightly put it, history is learned, not lived. Ah, there you all are. You're alive! My friend, we were given to understand thou wert injured. Shouldn't thou be abed? Lie down at a time like this? Don't be absurd. It would have come sooner had the guards not made such a fuzz. Now, tell me what's happened. Where is the Exarch? About that. About that. About that. I see. Will you show me his spirit vessel? Yeah. Yes. Both his soul and memory seem intact. Good. Unlike the others, his aether was not highly charged, and so it did not seem necessary to employ a familiar for the imbuing. But I need to be certain all the same. Oh, what a relief. Then quist but a question of restoring his soul unto his flesh. And as thou didst lately tell me, the success of this process restored on no more than our foreign soul recognizing his flesh as its own. Given his apparent desire to return to the source within you, one would think his soul would only be too happy to be home, no? Surely it wouldn't balk at the relative newness of his accommodation. So one would hope, but none can speak for the Exarch's heart of hearts, and he can no longer speak for himself. Furthermore, though I have drawn upon all of my not inconsiderable experience to predict the outcome, the fact remains that there is no direct precedent for what we are attempting. Will his body accept his soul? Will his essences blend properly? Will he awaken whole of mind? Any number of things could go awry. Yeah. Assuming I have succeeded in tempering your expectations, I should probably add that I did ask the Exarch if he still wished to return to the source in full knowledge of the risks. A simple enough question, one would think, warranting a single word reply. Yet the answer I received was rather longer than that. Almost comically so, in fact. Regardless, out of respect for the man, I shall attempt to recite it, with a certain amount of poetic license. Ahem. As I grew older, the burdens I carried became ever more numerous. Burdens which weighed upon my hopes, burying them deep within my breast. So deep that I couldn't be certain they were still there. But when I look around me, I am reminded that no matter how deeply buried they may be, our hopes never truly disappear. No, they are always with us, guiding us, driving us. I see it in Vautry, who sought to vindicate his existence by creating his paradise. I see it in Ranjit, who forsook his life's cause in order to protect that which he held most dear. I see it in the people, who chose to struggle rather than surrender to despair. And though our struggles may differ greatly, since the very beginning of time, they have all shared that one common thread. Hope. We struggle because we have hope, and when the time comes, I too will embrace mine. I will follow my heart, regardless of the risks. And I will live with all my being, as befits one who has been granted a second chance. There, I told you it was long, and unspeakably sentimental to boot. One would think then the outpourings of a dewy-eyed boy, not the old man the Exarch seems to believe he is. I mean, really, he's scarcely been alive as long as I've been hiding. I dare say he's blushing in his vessel. Speaking of which, we should make ready for our journey. Time remains of the essence, after all. Needless to say, once we leave, there is no guarantee that we can return. If anyone has unfinished business, now is the time to see it. I must pay a visit to Slitterbow. Let us reconvene here, anon. There remain some few matters which require my attention in Ilmeg. May I leave Thancred in thy care, child? I've been meaning to get some flowers for Minfilia. I thought you might help me choose them, and then we could go to Nabatarang together, one last time. A fine suggestion. Lead on. Well, it's back to Yulmore for me, amongst other things. I owe the mayor an apology about his airship. I assume you have places of your own to be, Alizé. I shall see you later. I shall take this opportunity to conduct a final inspection of the spirit vessels. Given what is at stake, one can never be too thorough. As you have probably guessed, I'm going to pay a visit to the inn at Ernie's Head. But I want you to come too. I realize you don't need to say any farewells. But the Exarch does, if only in spirit. So I thought you might bring him along, so to speak. Okay? I'm sure he'd love the thought of being lugged about on his hero's back. But let's be off, shall we? I can't wait to see how Hulrik's doing. Okay. So we're back to Arang again, but first we're gonna do this little side quest here. I am not gonna sing, but we're just gonna unlock the little basically you get to do the same boss battle, but it's harder. So it's an option. What an interesting MMORPG this has been. Like I said before, even if this game plays it safe, it's still entertaining. And that was a major cutscene you just saw. That same song I heard in that side quest, which did make me very emotional. It's too bad I couldn't record it on screen for you guys. I actually did cry really hard. It was a bittersweet redemption arc, to say the least. Yeah, this same NPC gives you these boss battles, yeah. Yeah, the Warrior of Light boss battle. Yeah, I'm not gonna sing. Yeah, yes. Yeah. Yeah. A tremendous death indeed. Yeah, it was a bitter end too. I mean, take it easy, King, and thank you. Yeah. Yeah. This is different. You get a different cutscene here. Sort of. Yeah. 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 I think I understand. Yeah, it's open to interpretation indeed. I'm not gonna sing this. I am not gonna sing that. I can't do it. Not unless I have significant practice. Yeah. This is different. Yep, the Seed of Sacrifice, but it's harder. That's the only difference here. That's it. You're not forced to do it, but it's an option. Okay. So... Halric! Halric! Oh gods, don't tell me he's wandered off again. Quickly, you have to find him. Oh, Alize, I didn't see you there. If you're looking for Halric, he's gone for a walk with one of the others. You're planning to visit the graveyard, if I'm not mistaken. Well, that's a relief. Shall we join to the graveyard, then? Okay. Oh, greetings! Looking for Halric by any chance? Okay. There he is! I was afraid he wandered off again. Oh, there's no need to worry. Halric's safe and well. He's been showing good progress and likes to go for walks of late. Though his steps usually bring him to this particular spot. Oh, I wasn't aware he had family here. He doesn't. It's Tesleen. Her sword, that is. We buried it here in her honor. So he remembers. What brings you back so soon, out of interest? I didn't think the next round of treatments was due yet. No, it isn't. Look, I realize this is sudden, but I come to say goodbye. It's time for me to return home. But rest assured, the treatments will continue. Beg Luke will come to oversee them in my stead. I see. You did mention that you and your friends were searching for a way home. Needless to say, we'll be sorry to see you go, but I know everyone will be happy for you. Truly. Happy and grateful. You've done so much for us. Achieved what none of us dared hope was possible. And we'll see to it that your good work continues. And that no more poor souls are buried here before their time. So rest easy, and take care. We wish you every happiness. Thank you. I will miss you all. But it isn't time to say our farewells quite yet. So if there are any tasks that need doing, hunting beasts, fetching water, and what you have you, just say the word. I mean to make use of every last moment here. After all. The time left to you is precious. That's right, Halric. That's exactly right. Those words will guide you true, so never forget them. And neither will I. Thank you for coming to see Halric, and Tesleen as well. She did always enjoy having visitors, and none were more welcome than you and Alize. Take care. What? I'm not crying. I just have sand in my eye, that's all. Ahem. As I mentioned, I mean to stay here as long as possible. In the meantime, perhaps you could go look in on the others? Alphinode, for instance. If anyone is crying, it'll be him. Okay. Oh yeah, we're gonna go the rounds to meet with everybody again. Okay. Oh. Oh, cutscene right away. Interesting.
Oh, Alpha, no!
Please, Lady Chai, dry your eyes.
The thought of never seeing you again is more than my poor heart can bear.
Oh, it's you. As you can see, Alphino has broken the news. I don't know how to console her. She thinks we'll be lost without him.
A picture paints 1,000 words.
You'll never let me forget it, will you? I'll have you know I completed the promised painting in the end. Be that as it may, there are times only words will suffice. Lady Chai, I have a confession to make. On the day we ousted Lord Vorthree, when I revealed the truth of his tyranny and your complicity in his crimes, I did so with great trepidation. Not out of fear that you wouldn't listen, but that you might never recover. There was a time when I too, in my hubris, believed myself worthy to lord it over others. And when the lie was laid bare, when I was forced to confront the cost, the lives lost, it all but destroyed me. To awaken from a naive dream to so harsh a reality, I would have understood had you all surrendered to despair. But you didn't surrender. Far from it. You picked yourselves up and rose to the challenge. You found a path forward and the strength to walk it, and to keep walking it, day after day. But what struck me is how much faster you found it than I did.
Really? That felt pretty slow to me. But rest assured, we'll make Yulmore into a nation anyone would be proud to call home. Eventually. You can still come and go as you please, I believe. When we have good tidings to report, I may trouble you to be their bearer. There may also be less than good tidings, in which event I hope I can trouble you for your counsel.
I should be honored to provide it, Master Chai.
Oh, Alphino, I know you aren't one to sit still, but do remember to take your ease from time to time. And no matter where you are, remember that there are people here who are praying for your health and happiness. Our brave and gentle artist, you have our love, now and always.
Listen to the background song.
And you mine. Please take care.
Touching. Just a simple cutscene, but it's touching. Touching. I told you it was getting interesting. If you had paid attention to this game from the start, from the very beginning, it does tug your heartstrings. It really does. That was so worth it. Again, listen to the piano piece. It is very touching. Probably one of the best piano pieces I've ever heard. That was so touching. I'm fine. But it's so touching. And that one actually broke me. I don't regret it. So, Renda, what does Renda have to say? I understand the Exarch will be leaving with you. Capable though its custodians are, the Custern will be poorer for his absence. It seems the coming years will be a period of transition for both of our cities. But through mutual cooperation, I am confident we'll find a way forward. There's more cutscenes to come, so it gets more touching here. Oh, thank goodness you can still return. If I had to bid farewell to you both, my heart would burst here and now. Like Alpinode, I know that yours is a life of constant employment, but do visit us from time to time. It would mean the world to us. I hear the airship crashed in a meringue. Never mind. The important thing is you're all safe and well. That said, we should probably retrieve the wreck before the locals strip for trolley parts. Or perhaps we can make a trade of it. It's a strange feeling to stand in the company of our friends, knowing that I'll never see them again. I struggle to reconcile it in my mind. But this I know. I shall cherish my memories of Norvrant, of every soul I met here for the rest of my days. And I shall look forward to your tales of their endeavors. And there's more to come. Here we go. The journey continues indeed. How that's gonna happen, let's find out right now. Forgive me, I realize now that I can never ask you what business brought you here. Can I be of assistance? Well, we are saying our goodbyes, aren't we? Alice said that. Did she? Well, as you can see, I'm quite alright now. Unlike her, by the sound of it. Perhaps you might consider visiting Orionje next. Yeah, that's fine, Remedy. Like I said, Remedy, there is a cutscene. Remedy, if you can tell Dimitri or Orca, but there is another cutscene that I didn't show you on screen that is just as touching without voiceovers. The piano piece. That piano piece, I don't know how much you listen to it, but it's one of the best I've ever heard in a video game. Given his conversions with the idiosyncrasies of the Faefolk, I doubt it'll be an issue, but a small part of me worries that they may not relinquish him willingly. As such, I would feel better if you were to look in on our friend, assuming at the time, of course. Okay. I still need to say my farewells to a few others here. Hurry look in on Orionje, and I'll shield you at the Castellarium. Okay. Okay. So we're going to the fairy world here next. Okay. It's nice to see the game do its cutscenes with voiceovers. It really does make it better. It's too bad that side quest that didn't have any voiceovers, didn't have voiceovers, which is a bit disappointing, but whatever. Okay, we're going back to his house. We're going back to here and probably Stola next. Oh boy. This is gonna be tough. I told you it's worth seeing these cutscenes. I told you. You never know. Ha! That I should have the pleasure of welcoming a guest, even as my known occupation draweth to a close. What bringeth thee hither, my friend? So thou wouldst grant the Exarch a final tour of the realm which had been his home these 100 years. A noble gesture. As for Master Alpino's concerns, thou mayst rest assured that all is well here. Far from detaining me, our Fae-friends have agreed to assist in the transportation of these tombs onto the Cabinet of Curiosity. Not more remaineth to be done. Regardless, 'tis well that thou didst come, for I have been meaning to show something to thee. An object I chanced to find after thy victory over Elidibus. Though it had lost its radiance, it's unmistakably a crystal of light, one that did, in all likelihood, once belong to Artbert. Having been interred with his body, it would have remained upon his person after his possession by Elidibus, and when his mortal form was, forgive my delicacy, consumed by their foe to fuel his transformation, I possess that the crystal did tumble free. Save that which doth abide in thee, it is all that remaineth of our friend. And if thou art willing, I would have thee delivered unto Sito. I can think of no worthy recipient than he, and no more fitting a bear than thee. As ever, thou wilt find the Amaro in Wollitdorf. Hi, thanks. Yeah. Okay. 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 Again, this game is nice enough to give you quick travel, so it doesn't feel like a chore. Ah, full glad am I to see you safe and well. Rumors spoke of strange, spectral foes bent on your destruction. But with the sky returned to normal, I assume all is well again? So what do I owe the pleasure of this visit? Well, this crystal here.
Is that Ardbert's crystal?
We'll get voiceovers? Wow.
So it is. It has changed, but I would know it anywhere. However, did you come by it?
Long story. Long story. It's a very long story.
Then, even in death, his enemies found a way to profit from his sacrifice. Oh, it grieves me to think of his body being used for evil ends.
Yeah.
But, thanks to you, his honor is restored, and he may finally find peace.
I hope so.
No words can express my gratitude. I will keep this crystal safe to the end of my days. Rest easy, my friend. You have earned it.
In this cutscene, yes. Yes. In this dimension, this Ardbert character, he basically was a dead soul that only our main character can see. And he basically had to give his life and give his spirit to our main character here to defeat the bad guy. Not the one you saw earlier, but way before. It was a sacrifice. If he did not do that sacrifice, there's no way we'd have defeated him. There's been a lot of sacrifices in this game. And I told you, this game has got its voiceovers. Tell me, does anything strike you as different as Bought My Soul?
Your soul? How can this be?
Seto, my old friend. You've grown.
Oh.
Oh, Ardbert, how I've missed you.
Was not expecting a reunion.
I'm sorry I couldn't keep you safe, or even console you. Had I only learned to speak sooner, I would have told you how much you meant to me, how much I cared.
When did I tell you about this game pulling your heartstring?
I knew. I always knew. But I'm happy to hear it nonetheless. Thank you, Seto. My partner in crime.
I see. His journey continues.
Touching.
Then I will not yet bid him rest. With you, he may look forward to many more adventures. It has been a while since last I flew. Perhaps I too will go on a little adventure? Ride the winds, seek the horizon? Yes, I think perhaps I will.
Touching. There's a payoff to this game. Especially if you are paying attention to the story. Thank you for taking care about Bert. May your adventures together take you beyond the farthest horizons. May they always lead you safely home. Touching. I just cried again, and I have no shame. You know, I accepted the fact that he is technically dead, but man, he still lives on somehow. And the game doesn't tell you that's coming. Wow. Nope. No. I have no shame. I have no shame. I have no shame. It's good to cry, especially when it is warranted. I'll take this. It's entertainment. Hey, it's entertainment nonetheless, because I mean, in movies you don't always cry, but it's part of the entertainment. I have no shame. I mean, that's part of, you know, playing this game and paying for it. Alright, let's see what else do we get. Do we get another voiceover here? There's context that you obviously are not seeing, but it's still touching nonetheless. Ah, thou art returned. Tell me, how did Sito receive that offer? Oh, it went way good. It was very good. Remarkable. 'Twas fated that thou shouldst be the one undertake this task, I think. As Artbert liveth on in thee, so too shall he and his comrades live on in the hearts of the people of Norvrad. And their tale, now rightly told, shall inspire new wars of light for generations to come. Indeed. And let's continue on. On to the morrow. Now, assuming thou intendest to continue thy tour, might I suggest Slitterbow as thy next destination? The task of tidying up one's abode is seldom light work, yet I suspect Istolas is heavier than most. Suffice it to say, a pair of helping hands might not go amiss. Oh boy, Istola. I wonder if they're gonna get voiceovers here. Again, when you do these main story cutscenes, you don't always expect voice acting. But it's nice when the game does give you that. It does give you a bigger impact. It really does. Again, I'm not boring you with dungeon runs or grinding. This is the main story. In order to see the rest of the game, you have to do these main story quests here. Oh, there's Istola right there. That's what Istola looks like in the game. She's gorgeous, by the way. Anyway. And what is this? Have you come to spy on me? Does Oriange truly think of me so slovenly? The nerve. Loath as I am to disappoint, I put my affairs in order some time ago. I've even bade my farewells. To everyone, save Runar, that is. He's nowhere to be seen. Oh boy, Runar. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Master Matoya.
Aww.
For too long I have remained silent, but no longer. I could not bear it if you were to leave. Please, stay. I beg of you.
Oh no. Oh no. This is hard.
Runar, please.
Yeah. For those of you that don't know what's going on, she was stuck in this world for at least 2, 3, 4 years. 1 to 3, 4 years. So they've known each other quite a bit. So this is hard.
I jest. At least in part. What I came to say is this. Thank you. Without your wisdom, your strength, and your kindness to guide us, our people would still be lost. We will never forget you, Master Matoya. Wherever your journeys may take you, you will always be in our hearts.
And you in mine.
Estola is showing emotion. And it's not something that you always hear from her. You can hear it. What did I tell you about voice acting making a huge difference here?
Remember that your people's journey, that our people's journey is yet ongoing. Your lives will change, and so too will your dreams. Yet come what may, you need not forsake your time-honored traditions, nor less your beliefs. But neither should you be beholden to them. For it was with curiosity and courage that the Knights Blessed first triumphed over adversity. New knowledge and new wisdom are ever worthy of pursuit.
Indeed they are. And so, until we return to the Sunless Sea, we shall endeavor to live our lives to the fullest.
That is well. But however great your strides, there may yet come a day when the challenges you face cannot be surmounted alone. On such a day...
On such a day?
What?
You may call on me. Since a means to travel between worlds exists, you can be sure I will find a way to employ it. And there remain so many mysteries here that want for solving.
That look. That look. What, even though this is an old game, 10+ year old game, you know, they put the facial expressions. So anime-like. Touching.
Master Matoya!
Runar, really?
Aww. Aww. Touching. You don't see that much motion capture in this game, so that is so touching. Aww. Please take good care of Master Matoya. See that she eats well and wraps up warm on cold days. Ah, and there's a herbal tea which she enjoys. If I give you the recipe, you can make it for her, perhaps. And, above all, please keep her close. I do not deny that she is strong, but even the strongest among us should not be alone. Aww. Honestly, he's a boy in the body of a man. I mean, come on, allow some chivalry for a change. There's nothing wrong with that. Anyway, it is time we headed back to the Crystarium, shall we? You still have to take the Exarch to Nabadarang? I see. Very well, you can look in on Thancred while you're about it. His will be a difficult farewell, and I'm sure he would appreciate your support. The path goes through Twine. If you wait there, you'll like to meet him on his way back, if not before. As I make my way out of the wood, I shall call to mind all that I've learned during my time here, and I shall picture the day of my return. I know not when it will be, but mark my words, I will learn to traverse the rift. Oh, there we go, the Twine. Again, very quick travel, so it doesn't feel like it's an eternity when you travel in this game. Okay, no quest, nothing. The game gives you some voice acting. No voice acting? Oh, that's a little disappointing. Eh? You too? What is this, my bloody name day? I see. I see. Yes. Thancred is here. And Reen too. They said they wanted to go to Nabarang, so we gave them the use of the trolley. That's right, the old girl's up and running again. But we didn't just put her back together, mind you. No, with a little bit of help from Master Chai. They made her faster. And stronger. Oh yes, the future of trolleys is looking brighter than ever. Whisper it, but I reckon it might be time. Time to reach to the stars with a trolley to drive all trolleys. If you ask me, we better off making them smaller. The way they could fit in narrow shafts. But that's genius. Why did you think of that? Why didn't I think of that? Enough. You can daydream in your own time. In case you've forgotten, our priority is to have more working trolleys. That's why we turned to Night China's, by the way. Not to make the one trolley we got go faster. We needed help getting a few towers back in the working order. See? We were out testing it when your airship came down. As a matter of fact, you seem to have a habit of crashing things. Oh. We're back. Our thanks for the loan of the trolley. No voice acting? Come on. What are you doing here? Don't tell me the others are waiting for us. That's a relief. At any rate, we've done what we came to do, which means I'm ready to leave, or as ready as I'll ever be. Not to pry, but what's going on? You off somewhere? You could say that. So you're heading home. I'm just a simple miner. I don't know much about this world-traversing business. But the young lady here, she'll be looked after, will she? I'll be fine, thank you. I have a place to stay at the Crystarium. I don't want for anything. Besides which, I've recently made a new friend. Her name is Gaia, and she'll always be there if I need her, just like you lot. So please, don't worry. I'll be fine, really. If you say so. It being a matter of life or death, I suppose you have to leave. But I, for one, would still be torn. If the choice were mine, I'm not sure I could bear to be parted from my family. No, but it's for the best. Rita's chosen to walk her own path, and she doesn't need me under her feet. Besides, I have my own responsibilities, and I would be setting a very good example if I neglected them. Perhaps not. Either way, I envy you your dilemma. Well then, young lady, if there's anything you need, anything at all, you're to call on us. It may surprise you, but we can do more than simply offer you trolley rides. Thank you, Magnus. Everyone. Shall we, then? If you have nowhere left to visit, we can go back to the Crystarium together. No. Bugger me, I forgot to thank Dankred. When you get the chance, tell him I'm glad we had that little talk. And tell him we'll look out for the girl. When it comes to families, you'd think together was best. But it's not always that simple, is it? Never really thought about it. But with my parents being long gone. The people in this town are the closest thing to family I've got. And to be fair, I'd hate to leave them. Which is why I'm not going anywhere. Mark my words. One day, Twine will thrive again. And I hope Dankard can come back to see it. Him and that funny-talking fortune-teller bloke. Okay, back to the Cursterium it is. Do we get a big voice acting here? Let's see if we get something. Oh, it's you. You're probably wondering why I'm not with the others. I always knew that everyone would leave one day. And I always hoped and prayed that we'll find a way to send them home. But now that the time has come, I just feel lost. Lost and lonely. I don't want our last moments together to be sad. I want to hold myself together, just long enough to say the things that I need to say. But I'm not sure I can even do that. I'll be there with you. Right. Thank you. I think we will all feel braver with you around. Go ahead and join the others. I'll be along after I've taken a few deep breaths. Here we go. I trust the Exarch had a pleasant tour of the realm. I thought that would be easier after saying farewell, but each step I took out of Vilmar felt heavier than the last. I took the liberty of informing the Crystarium's leaders of our imminent departure. It seemed only right. I did everything I could in that time I had. No regrets.
That's everyone then. We've all said what we needed to.
Even as we speak, Becklug undertaketh their final inspection of our spirit vessels. When thine own preparations for the journey are complete, thou art to present thyself in the ocular.
Everyone? I want to thank you all, on behalf of the First. You, and Minfilia, and the Exarch. Without each and every one of you guiding us, fighting for us, we wouldn't be standing here now. There wouldn't even be a here. And no words can express our gratitude. We still have a lot to do. Countless trials to overcome. But if it ever seems too much, I'll think of our time together. The happy moments, and the sad. I will remember it all. And it will give me the strength to carry on without you. Because you made me who I am. Minfilia. Reen. To honor these names and these memories, I will stand with all the people of this land and strive for a better tomorrow.
Thancred, I believe the honor of responding should rightfully be thine.
Oh, Rion J.
I know better than most how much you've grown, and I have every confidence you'll make your people proud. Gods know I'm proud of you. I always will be. You deserve all the happiness in the world, and more.
Might we also say a few words?
Why, this is just about all of you.
To see you off seemed the least we could do. You risked your all for us, fought for a realm not your own. Before you came, we had never known the beauty of the night sky.
Same piano piece again.
Or the joy of your company. Though it saddens us deeply to bid you farewell, it has ever been our way to send off friends with a smile. Wherever your road should lead, we shall pray for your safety. And following your brave example, we shall continue to fight for the Crystarium.
With or without us, you've always taken good care of this city. I don't doubt for a moment you'll continue to do so.
Aye, a more resilient people we have never known. As resilient and enduring as the tower that watches over you.
To the last, we did not question the Exarch about his past. It is only now, when he can no longer tell us, that we believe we know the answer. We have heard what became of him, and what is about to be attempted. All will be well. Of this we are certain. How could it be otherwise, when every soul in the Crystarium is praying for it with all their heart? And so, when our Lord awakens, I bid you give him a message. Tell him he needn't worry about us. That he need no longer hide who he truly is. That he should live his own life to the fullest. And that if he should ever find himself reminiscing on the past with a smile, we shall be smiling with him. Will you tell him this?
Word for word. You wanted, always wanted that.
Thank you. Please look after him for us.
I dare say we have all the good wishes we can carry. Let us be on our way.
Oh, minion. Oh. Oh. Okay, let's continue. Reflections in crystal. Well, I suppose it's time. Are you ready? Yeah. Alright, let's not keep the others waiting. Here we go. Here we go. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah. In the spirit of solidarity, I bid you carry the vessels as if your life depended on it. How many times have we few assembled thus in this storage chamber? Many and more, I think. Were the Exarch standing before us, the scene would be complete. Aye, it would be complete were he standing before us with Emmett Sook smirking in the wings. Since we cannot take our worldly goods with us, I want you to have my gunblade. Use it or sell it, it's all the same to me. So long as it serves you in some way, I will be satisfied. Thank you, Tancred. I'll treasure it. I did not expect such a rousing farewell from the people. It was the very thing my spirits needed. Now all that remains is to return to the source. 12 know we have made the Kriel into Taro warrior long enough. Angelo stands ready to work his magic on our souls. Ah, there you are. I take it you're ready for the journey? The spirit vessels are primed and our company complete. At a word from you, we shall begin. Okay, let's continue. Yes. Very good. I shall distribute the vessels at once. Here we go.
All right then. Pray proceed as instructed, beginning with your memories.
The first step is complete, and all appeareth to be in order.
Well, that just leaves our souls then. We're in your hands, Angelo.
It is done! The vessels have received of both their memories and their souls! I hereby entrust them to your care. They belong to you now. Just be sure to guard them well, yes?
This will work, won't it?
I hope so.
Our theories have held thus far, but I make no promises about what is to come. Even the greatest mages in history knew better than to transport a soul across the rift. We, my dear, are in unknown territory. Prepare as we might, we cannot account for all possibilities, and it is in such circumstances that accidents are wont to occur. Yet miracles do happen. So let us pray and will our friends home.
I won't stop praying until I know they're safe.
Oh.
All safely stowed away? I do hope so. All that remains then is to step into the mirror. Go now, and safe travels.
We're back.
All this, all the payoffs, all the waiting. No words need to be said. Worked.
Did it? Are we?
We're home.
Oh, you're back! You're back! You're all back!
Thank you. My body feels like a sack of potatoes, but otherwise, I have never felt better. That said, I doubt any of us will be fit to travel for some while. May we leave the rest to you?
The vessel beareth our comrade's blood. With it in thy possession, the way will surely open before thee.
What? But you've only just got here.
Tataru, might I trouble you to brew us all a pot of your special tea? Ah, and we may require an extra cup.
Yours is a long road, my friend, and it stretches onto places beyond imagining. With your every step, these grand adventures shall grow more distant and faint. And there may come a day when you forget the faces and voices of those you have met along the way. On that day, I bid you remember this. That no matter how far your journey may take you, you stand where you stand by virtue of the road you walked to get there. For in times of hardship, when you fear you cannot go on, the joy you have known, the pain you have felt, the prayers you have whispered and answered, they shall ever be your strength and your comfort.
Never thought we would see these doors open again, for real, on a story sense.
This I hope, I believe, here at memory's end.
Some days later.
What is it, Alize? Are you all right? Do you still feel under the weather?
Physically, I couldn't be better. Thanks to Kryle's ministrations, I'm already looking forward to our next fight. But seriously, don't you have anything to say about that?
No less impressive than our garments. You've outdone yourself, Tataru.
To give credit where it's due, I had help from a certain fiery pixie who visited me in my dreams. They gave me all the information I needed to get the details just right.
Oh, fuel.
For your weapons, though, I needed a lot more help. Thankfully, our favorite heads of state were happy to place their finest craftsmen at my exclusive disposal. Oh, and speaking of the Alliance leaders, they all expressed their unreserved elation at your safe return and promise to come and see you in person as soon as they can.
They really needn't have gone to such trouble. But we'll be keeping these gifts all the same. Do pass on our gratitude.
What is the...
Let's say he's pouting.
I realise we haven't taken up new martial arts, nor have I ever been one to set much store by appearances. But I can't help feeling a certain lack of, I don't know, personal development.
She's pouting.
I quite understand. But as you observed, the others had the more pressing need. Rest assured, our turn will come.
This is like...
If I expend any more ether, I swear I will blink out of existence. I need a bite to eat. Tataru, a cup of tea, if you would be so kind. And something sweet.
By Mistress Kryle's exhausted state, may I assume that the ward hath been restored?
Indeed. We succeeded in weaving it anew, albeit at a slightly diminished potency than when I had Becklug's assistance. It is no cause for concern, though. The tower is not easily reached, never mind breached. And even should some few succeed, their presence won't escape my notice.
Excellent. Said duty thus discharged, thou art free to go wheresoever thy fancy taketh thee. Upon which note, hast thou perchance come to a decision? The offer remaineth open.
Well, if you're certain that's what you... I mean, if you think I...
Graha, really?
Right. I accept. Henceforth, I shall count myself a scion of the Seventh Dawn. Grahatia, at your service. When I was a boy, many long years ago, I yearned to stand tall as the heroes of Eld. But, like a fool seeking to pluck the stars from the heavens, my every attempt to reprise their deeds fell short.
Help! Somebody help! Hippogriffs! Hippogriffs on the rampage! A giant flock of them! Please, we need help!
I could do with a little rampage myself.
What? Now wait, just a...
Oh, I would say you never change.
Here we go again.
I will join the fray when I've finished my tea.
Thus did the Avatar of Destruction descend, and in her wake leave naught but tears and ash.
And then, one day, an all but forgotten dream from my youth stood before me, in the flesh.
And the tower is still there. And
So it was that a new adventure began.
yes, we gotta deal with the Empire now. We are still not done with them yet. Yep. We have to deal with him.
The memory of a dying world's end. Night after night. And I thought it but a tired old dream.
I say, I knew that securing the palace would provide your Radiance with depressingly little sport, but that you should fall asleep out of boredom.
You still alive?
Splendid. Truly splendid. And my own preparations, you will be pleased to hear, proceed apace.
Another ration. Wonderful. Yay.
Oh, yes. They proceed very well indeed. Frighteningly so. And we owe it not least of all to this singularly useful body I chanced to find. With the Populares now all but destroyed, it will be the simplest of tasks to discredit their groundless assertions that I met with a grisly end. And as the very much alive Lord of House Brutus, I have a vast fortune at my disposal. Ah, money, 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 the great motivator. There is simply no better way to move men and expedite plans than with its alluring glint. Would you not agree? But wait, were we not acquainted, you and I?
So you're still alive. Cute.
Should our familiarity cause you distress, I beg your forgiveness.
So he's still alive somehow. Cute.
What did you say your name was?
She's like, word.
Oh, a dagger through my heart! That my deepest desire should forever remain unfulfilled, to live unrecognized, to die forgotten. Oh.
So he's back. Again. Yay.
So it goes. Whatever this flesh may have been before, it serves only as a vessel now. And I, faithful Fandaniel, labor only to advance my lord's ambitions. Speaking of which, with the palace in our hands, we may now proceed with the next phase of the plan. But how very odd. Despite all our havoc-wreaking, old Elidibus did not deign to appear. Dare I hope that the last of the Unsundered is gone? Imagine it! Bound no more by the shackles of mouldering memories of damnable duty, free at last to live for the moment!
It's like, go on. Yeah.
Your radiance. But give the word, and I shall go forth and prepare for you your hunting ground.
Okay.
That which awaited was a foul beast. Ferocious, ravenous, remorseless.
So you're finally gonna deal with them.
Do as you will.
You gotta deal with them again. Yep, we somehow have to deal with them. Yeah. After all these years, we finally
It has
have...
been too long, my friend. And insufferably dull in your absence. When you return to me, you will share everything. Every blow will be a story unto itself. Every triumph. Every kill. Rest assured, we shall have a fitting stage for our reunion. Oh yes. To reprise that transcendent moment, I will set this world ablaze. And we shall dance before the pyre.
The beast shall kindle the flames of the apocalypse.
And that's
Into its domain shall the hero set forth, for the final chapter in the tale of this star.
Yeah, we've been waiting years for this. Yep, we've been waiting years for this. So Grahatia is back. And everybody's back. While things are quiet, I think I'll move my body around some more. Need to get used to the new tricks I learned in the first. To that end, I'll round up War and his crew for a spot of sparring. Oh, and then Graha too. In my capacity as senior, I'm obligated to train him as well. Thanks to your reports, I had known that all was well in the source, but there's no relief like seeing our comrades again with my own eyes. If possible, I should like to thank Estinian in person for the help he lent us while we were away, but it seems he has not been heard from of late. Such is his way. Well, until such time as we meet again, I shall ever pray for his well-being, and take the absence of tidings as a good sign, as I do with our friends in the first. I'm told Raha shed with some of the tenderness he had as the Crystal Exarch. If you ask me, he's more relaxed than he's ever been. Why, the Raha of Old Wound leaped down from a high place just to make the dramatic appearance. Something someone did in some epic or other. And Alfina wasn't so different. Still, glad to have them back safe and sound. Boyish insecurities and all. Everyone likes the garments prepared for them. The time I spent polishing my skills wasn't in vain. In case you're wondering, Gratias is an outfit suited for traveling, while his weapon uses the piece of the Crystal Tower as the focus. Brilliant, right? Now, I know we probably shouldn't be going around chipping bits off the elegant relics, but it was just one little piece. Okay. Cool. This is new. As you know, in Seeker of the Sun culture, the title Tia indicates a male who does not preside over territory. In regards to this, Alfino came to me with a consultation. The Crystarium may not be a territory in the traditional sense, he said, but our friend governed it with the great leadership nonetheless. As such, would it not be inappropriate to call him Tia? As it by no means disrespectful to omit the title, I told Alfino that he is free to do so as he wishes. But I, for one, intend to call him by his full name. At least until he's decided what he wants for himself in his new life. This is cool. Though only a short time has passed in the source. For me, it has been several long years. It is passing strange to see how little he has changed here in Rising Stones. Sometimes I can't help but feel as if I'm dreaming. Then I see the equipment the Taro prepared for us. It helps to bring me back to reality. Rin continues her fight in the first, and I must resume my own here. By thine account, the 14th seat of the convocation was known as Azim. At the title's distinctly familiar ring, mine imagination could not fail but run wild. From Azima, the Warden, in Eorzea to Azim, Dawnfather, in the Far East, in every corner of Hydaelyn do those deities, revered as personifications of the sun, share like names. Could they all perhaps trace their origin in the 14th seat, I did muse. Though it may never proven be otherwise, such a theory, I do believe, liet firmly within the realm of possibility. Okay. That's a new room. I always thought we could go in here at some point, but yeah. It was worth it. I don't think there's anything in the solar, but just quickly check it. Pretty sure there's nothing there. No. Nothing. Let's finish this quest and that's it. There's more, but I'll finish here. Ah, you're back. Tell me, do you think I was excessively familiar earlier in my tone and mannerisms? I thought it'd be better to be familiar than formal if we were to be comrades. But now I worry that maybe I've detracted from the gratitude and respect I harbor for everyone. Perhaps you might consider it a nod to my regrettably less than humble beginnings. Yes, that will do. Being free to live as one, please, it is not without its challenges. In a way, it was easier when I had a mission that consumed my every waking moment. It provided me with a focus, a constant push in a singular direction. By the way, was casting spells always so draining? I'd quite forgotten what it was like to do it without the tower. I rarely felt so exhausted or hungry. Yet, if all I did was bend the bow, that would be of limited use to you and your adventures. So I shall persevere. Whoever I might have been before, I am now a scion, and an experienced scion at that. A green initiate, eager to learn how best to contribute to the cause, that he might follow in the footsteps of his inspiration. Now available as a trust companion. Cool, and a nice animation to boot. Elize's quest. Yep, there's still more, but we are done. We are done. Yeah, I cannot do another one. It'll go on forever. Yeah, at least we did good progress. And if I am not mistaken, I think the next batch of normal trials are finally available now. The game doesn't tell you that, but I'm pretty sure it's available. Pretty sure it's there. Yes. I knew it. Yeah. Yep. Yep, we got another normal trial or normal raid. Beautiful. Well, sorry if it took you guys. Sorry it took this long, but it was worth it. At least we made progress. I'm happy. We made this much progress so that we can at least get normal trials going again and make progress in the story, even though it sacrificed the rest of the hours. But anyway, I gotta go here. I'm glad we made progress, and I'll take care of these normal raids on my own time. It's been a pleasure. I hope you guys enjoyed this as much as I did. Hopefully the next day will not be as bad, or today. Later.